All right, so I have no makeup on. Do I feel like I have to prove that I have no makeup on? Right there. Right, there's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing. That little yellowish color, believe it or not, is my face cream. Look at that. Here, this it's called Tween Time. If you're under 30, you don't need to know about this. You just don't look at me. I didn't just lick that. Want to go gray, that's totally fine. But if you're not and you're dyeing your hair, when your roots come in around the hairline and they're very gray, when a line is vague, it's not as strong. And so when you just touch this up here, it really defines your face, okay? So Tween Time, it's like $6. You can get it online, you can get it on my website. Okay, so nice tight ponytail. By the way, tight ponytails are actually, can be very fancy if you put enough little like lacquer right there and get rid of all this. See, it's actually a fancy look, just a ponytail. All right, again, no makeup. People have been asking me about this trio that I use a lot. It is made by Kryolan, K-R-Y. Also, if you go to my website, on the top it says things I heart, things I love, and you can get it from there. So this is zero makeup, a lot of cream. I have a lot of fucking cream on my face. So the reason I like this is there's 3 colors and you can constantly mix them because our skin tone's always changing. You don't need to just stick with that one color. This is the regular base and I'm gonna mix it with a bit of the highlighter and I'm gonna put it under here. Now, I don't always wear makeup all over, but I'm an Italian and I hate to go out the door without at least some concealer. Even on the lid, especially if you're like, you know, over 40, when you brighten up your lid, okay, so it's still a little bit too, it's a little too light, you know. So I'm gonna add just a touch of the base color. All right, so already it looks more awake. All right, again, I'm gonna tap some of this with some of the highlighter, and I'm just gonna do a little on this little area here, right? Gets a little dark there, it gets a little red. Now I'm not gonna use the highlight, I'm just gonna use this here with a little bit of the contour, and I'm gonna go around the nose area, because we don't want the nose to be super light, because anything light is bright and it widens. Things that are dark slim you out. I'm mixing some of the contour with some of the base color, and I'm just getting rid of the redness around the nose. Could even use, I like to just use my fingers. I'm Italian, okay? So we just want to get rid of the redness, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's very non-sacred. Don't get too sacred with this. Again, I'm doing this and I'm mixing it with this because I've gotten a little bit of color these last couple days. And look at, that actually acts as like a blush. Look what's happening here. I haven't done anything but these things. Now I'm gonna come down here just without the contour, just the straight little makeup. All right. So we're just, and then I had some of the highlight with some of that right in this little area here because we get a little, oh, I wish you were all here and we were talking. All right, so we're starting that. Now, one of the things that I forgot to tell you that I did is I dabbed my brush in a little bit of olive oil. I know, if I'm not Italian enough. And it makes it dewy. And I will tell you that everyone says I have good skin whenever I have oil on it. So don't shy away from the oils because it elicits this youthful glow. And I'll tell you, if you just, here, let me, if you put a little bit of olive oil on it mixed with your makeup, okay, now I'm gonna do my forehead. Just really light, I don't need a bunch of coverage, you know? Like unless you have acne or you're going to a super fancy affair. Yeah, the standard base color with some of the highlighter because I'm doing under here. Now what I like about this is actually made for theater. This particular brand of makeup. So it has a lot of pigment in it. And basically, when I'm covering my dark circles, I want them gone. Now, they can only be gone, I love it, I get all these thumbs up when I say the F word. Skin is thin, There's pigment under there. There's only so much that one can do, but I'm gonna do whatever that is, which I'm just a freaking lightweight, and I don't do booze. I'm not on any medication, and I force water. I hate water, but I force it. Okay, back to the makeup. So we do a little bit of both of these. You don't want to put any of the dark under there. So we're doing the highlight and with this. And if your skin is very light, you might not even need to mix it with this. You could just do straight highlight. But my skin is a little olive and it's summertime and I don't want to look like raccoon eyes. Okay, putting that. Now I'm just gonna use the straight this. All right, look, I'm holding the brush, but I'm not even using it because my fingers are great. Well, I mean, they're not great, but in fact, I need a manicure. That'll be another video. Okay, now I'm going back with a little bit of the makeup, the base color, highlight this little nasal labial area there. Just keep it kind of bright because it gets a little shadowy. All right, now I'm just going back straight to this and just do the chin. I'm gonna add a bit of contour, right? Because this little area here is a little darker, and now a little contour under by the jaw. Rub that in. Remember, I've got my little olive oil that I mixed with it, so it blends really good. Blended really good. All right. Now I'm going to just use some of this contour as well, right here. Just put that in. Right on the balls of the cheeks too. It's a really, it's just a contoury color, but it's sort of this bronzy, and it gives a blushing color without too much color. Okay, now watch this. I'm gonna take a bit of this contour and I'm gonna flip you off. Do you see that? I'm flipping you off. Oh, Kryolan, K-R-Y, Kryolan. I never can say it. If you go to my website, under my things I heart and scroll down, you'll see it there. All Italian. Yeah, we do use it for everything. Hi, Kenidra. Okay, so without flipping you off, I'm gonna put a little line right there. Look at that. Boom. And I shut my air conditioner off so that it wouldn't be loud. Okay, so I did a little stroke of highlight there. My nose is a little bit, it's a little Italian. I don't have the skinniest nose. So, boom, boom, okay? That is, see that? I just did a little contour there and then right there. Now, guys, I know this seems like, who has the time to do all that? It really, you don't need all these implements to do it. You could just do it with your hand. I want to also know how you make your hair so shiny. Oh, right here, Shui Mara. Look at, I digress. Boom. Just put that in, put that there. But for the sideburn area, if you use a thicker pomade, it keeps it it keeps it tighter. And I'll tell you, if you're doing a ponytail, ladies, what makes it glamorous is really smooth that up. It really gives it that sort of J-Lo really tight. Because if your ponytail is like kind of boofy like that, like the way they did in like the 1920s, like that. Like that's not, we're not going for that look, right? It's not the look I'm going for. It was all just with this, okay? There's still skin tone, but what's great about this is, like I said, it's used for theater, so it really conceals the dark circles there. I'm a huge fan of, I'm gonna do what they do on the makeup tutorials. Look at that. What you wanna do is you wanna use just a real, like MAC Spice. You wanna use a color that is like kind of your lip color. And you don't want red or orange, or you don't want it too dark. You want it the color of your lips. And when you line it, don't line it below the natural line. Line it just above the natural line. You don't have to go over if you don't want to, but don't cheat yourself your God-given lip. So get right over your lip line, right there, right over the ridge. Some people don't have much of a ridge. I have kind of a sharp, unfortunately. I can't really fake my lip line too much because my top line, it's got like kind of ridge there. So I can make my bottom bigger. Okay, and then just fill it in with your lip pencil. I just love lip pencil. My lips, I'm always licking my lips, I'm always talking, so I need to have lipstick that really stays. And I'll tell you, this color, this kind of color is great for everyone, called Coffee or Cafe. I don't have any mascara, I don't have any eyeliner on. Now here's another little trick. Brown, okay? If you want to up it to the next step, you can do a little bit of brown. You can just do a little, and you can kind of buff that in. So that gives a little bit of a dramatic look with a little bit of brown. Okay, now we've kept the eyes very light. You can use a white pencil, and you can go right in here. Boom. See, I just started wearing contacts, so I'm like, full disclosure here, I'm not really good with them. They're in my eyes, and they feel like shit, to be honest. But that's what happens when you're 50. Your eyes start to go. So you could put a little hit there and a little hit there. I'm just taking a little bit of translucent powder, because remember, I put the lighter on my eyelids. It's wonderful if you put light on your eyelids. You're going in and you're just correcting the dark circles, chiseling the nose a bit. You know, these lipsticks, they're tough, they really dry you out, but this particular one, it's by Revlon, and it's a great color. I'm just putting this right over the lip liner that I did. And again, I sort of use it like a liner, because it really helps it to stay like hours. Some people can rock the red lip. I can't rock the red lip. All right, this is something, a friend of mine sells this on Amazon, Astrid. This is her Black Bamboo. Right here, boom. I'm a fan of brush eyeliner than pencil. My cat's snoring. Okay, you know that whole thing, ladies. You know where they say where your eye goes up, boom, that's where it should come, okay? So sometimes people tweeze their eyebrows too far apart. So see all that space there? There I go, flipping y'all off again. So bring that a bit, because it brings the direction of your eye, and then just fill in the space here. You want that good clean line, just like the way I showed you the gray hair removal stick, right? This to just go on in. When and it's very much a graphic design, and as a photographer, I'm all about really good clean lines. So when your eyebrows have a good line, it's just it hides flaws. It makes like if your eyelids are getting a little bit droopy, you're lifted up by looking at it. So all I'm doing is I'm just kind of buffing it out a little. Okay, so we're just gonna take a little, we're just gonna just buff it. Right there. Hijack, anything to help guys get more dates. Male grooming. Stubble is good on a guy. A little bit of growth. Confidence and a sense of humor. Fucking sexy as all hell. I was gonna say maybe a tan. I mean, my husband's not tan, but I do know when he gets tan, it's kind of sexy. I'm not going too crazy with it, but because it's 173 degrees in here in New York and at night, it helped. Okay, this is Target brand, an Elf. All right, super cheap. I have an eyelash trick. I don't have any. See, look at my eyelashes. Look, I'm just gonna do a facelift right here. So first we're going to put a layer of mascara on. We're gonna go boom, 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 but we're gonna put a little business card right here. That way we don't get it on our eyelid, okay? We're going here. Colossal Spider Effects. And it's a little chunky funky. When a woman has great lashes and like nothing else, she looks alive, she looks awake, the picture looks great, you feel it's natural, it's approachable. When there's a lot of eyeshadow and a lot of eyeliner, that looks like makeup, right? But some people are born with more lashes than others, right? So to me, having a lot of lashes, our mind mentally doesn't register it as makeup. We just register it as, she's a lucky fucking bitch. Look at all her natural lashes, right? I say embrace lots of mascara. Okay, now we're gonna put a little bit of powder. Okay, this is gonna get messy. I just right? Just put a little bit for another coat. Now, have you ever seen those mascaras and they have the one side with the thing and the one side with the thing, and you know, I don't always have those, and this actually works better. So I went from like 0 freaking lashes to some nice lashes here. What I love about this cherry color is it just mimics a little, like if you were to blush, right? Right there on the balls of the cheeks. Like this particular color for me, it takes away like any dark circle too, because you're noticing the pinkness of someone's cheek. So for the fun of it, this is also Maybelline. It's a dark gray. And let's just go, let's just do the old high school right in the wet line. Just for drama. Boom, boom. Okay, it's a different look. Now, if I do liner down below, it pulls the eye down, so I always feel like I need to put a little bit right up top, right along the lash line to even that out. And you want to get it right from corner to corner and just kind of buff that from corner to corner. See, this gives a little more of a dramatic look. And always take the cat hair out of your mouth. I like to just set stuff with a, there's a lot of that NYX product that I have because it's cheap and I like it. A little dry brush just sort of sets it nice. You pencil your eyebrows in, get a brush and buff the brush over it. You want it to just be nat. You don't want someone to be looking at your eyebrows going, what's that grease there? And then I'm just gonna dust a little bit of this. Oh, it's so cute. There's so many little hearts and thumbs up that I can't see the screen very well, and I love that. Keep that up. All right, so we're just sort of putting a little bit of there. Again, I haven't done any eyeshadow. Yeah, you can always go back for more. This is Kryolan, and what I love about it, it's got a lot of pigment, so it really covers, but I'm not putting tons on. I had someone ask me today, do I use it every day? You can use it every day. Just what I don't do is, look, I have a makeup sponge here. I haven't even used it, you know, because I like to just spot place the makeup where I want it to be. And then I love putting a little dot right on the eyelid, how it wakes it up. Boom, like that. You could do a little light eyeshadow or a little pressed powder, just something to kind of dry that up, make it a nice, clean little bright finish, right? Look at me, I'm recycling back over it. Right there, same pencil I used for that. What is that 3-shade concealer? Kryolan, Kryolan. Do it just on the other side of your ridge line, because you don't want to cheat yourself out of that lip skin, because it's fantastic. And then I fill in the Eurotrash by NYX, and it's pretty much the color that goes with this, and it's a matte Eurotrash NYX. And the reason I like this is lipstick doesn't stay on me very well, and so I like that it matches like the inside of my lips, because you see that a lot. And I'm always laughing, I'm always fucking talking. You know, the hair, that's another whole video, because I have really, I have a lot of fucking hair. I don't mind messy, crazy hair. This is nappy, it's dry, it's been sweated on. But you know what, women? Who cares? Embrace your mane of crazy hair, okay? Embrace it. I get all hard on myself because it's not all soft to the touch, but it looks fine in a photo, and I still have hair, okay? You gotta count your blessings where you got them. So there you go. I hope that was fun. And here's my other favorite way to do my hair is just pull it back, put it and twist it with your hand, twist it, and kind of let that hang there, and then put that right there, up high. And then look, it's a cute little funky updo. You can grab a little piece here. You can grab a little piece here. Point is, get it up high there. And it's just one clip. It's just a one clip hairdo. So from this old bra to all you beautiful bitches, I love you. And for you dudes, manscape. Maybe that'll be the next topic. Okay, peace out.